Hi Cancer, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is a reading of how do they feel about you. We've got the present position, we've got the strength, the challenge, and the outcome. We've got the romance angel card sitting in the background, and as and when the oracle makes sense, I'll go ahead and bring it into the reading. In the present position, how they feel about you, Cancer, is they've come out of this kind of energy. Spirit, do you want to bring it forward for me so there's clarity here? They've come out of this lustful energy in regards to you, Cancer, and there is within themselves there's an owning that they love you. We have the Knight of Cups here. And before, what was happening is that they made this a purely physical attraction scenario in their mind. And something has shifted within them. Spirit, do you want to clarify the Seven of Wands in the reverse for me, please? Can you clarify that, please? We've got the Magician in the reverse. Spirit makes me feel here that they attempted to try and rationalize their way out of how they were feeling. They did not. They've been lying to themselves essentially. So there's been this situation with them, with you, where what they have done is. In the recent past with you is it's purely physical. There's things about you that are very, very different. They find you extremely attractive, and that's what they kind of chalked everything up to. Everything that they were feeling towards you, their pull towards you, all of that, they're in a lot of denial. This person's in a lot of denial about how they feel about you. And here in the Magician in the reverse, Spirit, do you want to bring it forward? They try to stay in that energy of that lustful energy about you, and just kind of push you away in their mind and separate the, usually I'm talking about the heart and the head, but here I'm talking about the heart and maybe the second head. But what they did is that they really couldn't. After some time, they really couldn't continue to live in that illusion of what they were creating for you. And so in their present energy, we've got the Knight of Cups, we've got the Ten of Cups, and we've got the Justice card. And so here, they're owning the truth about how they feel about you. They know that they can have a life with you. They know that they can build, they're hiding their love for you. They're hiding how they feel about you. They are extremely, now that they've kind of come out of this lustful energy and they're kind of processing how they feel, they are recognizing a future with you. They are recognizing, for some of you, they're recognizing the fact that this could go all the way, meaning that you have what it takes for them to marry you, like your marriage material. And so before, it was just kind of like convenience is what it felt like. It felt like somebody to pass time with, to have fun with. It's not that they disliked you in any way, but and they did want a kind of long-term relationship with you, but again, very detached, very removed. And here we see that they've just completely come out of this energy and they're sitting in a different type of energy with you in the present position. In the Strength position, what we have is, Spirit, bring it forward. We have the Knight of Wands. So we have this maturity and understanding about their passion for you. We have the Six of Coins in the upright position. We have the Three of Swords in the upright position, and we have the Empress in the reverse. So they're absolutely not trusting at all anything that they're, you know, they're really in their head. And so what's happening is, whether that be with you or someone else, there's a history here that's tainting their decisions currently. And it feels like they've always kind of been tainted in these decisions about love because of this very, 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 very painful history that they've experienced. And so, you know, in this experience, they trusted themselves. They went after this person. Now I don't feel it's you, Cancer. The energy is very clear now. It's not you. This is a past person. And what's sitting in the Strength position is that they know this. They know that their decisions about you have to do with the past and not have to do with you. And one of the things that's happening is, by virtue of who you are, they can see that however you guys discuss things or whatever the conversations are, they know from your energy or the words that you've spoken that they are seeing you through a filter, and the filter has to do with somebody that really, or a couple of people, but there's one in particular that really destroyed them. Like in England we call it soul destroying. Very soul destroying experience. And so they became extremely untrusting, and the worst thing that you can do is lose trust in yourself. And so they were very, very vulnerable to this person. They were very open and honest and tried, and they were very much in love with their person. And I feel a freezing over of their heart when this occurred. And in their Strength position, they know that they are stuck in a cycle with you because there's a lot of maturity in their energy, but it doesn't matter how mature you are. You have to be able to take the experiences of the past and turn them into applied wisdom. And this person in their Strength position, I see here how they've come out of this lustful energy, and they acknowledge here their passion for you on an extremely deep level. They acknowledge that you are, they want to go after you. They want you, Cancer. It is very, very strong in their energy that they want you. It's very strong in their energy that they're holding themselves back from going after you. And the only reason why they're doing that is because of their broken heart. But it's sitting in the Strength position. And so they have insight over this. Spirit just told me here, so we have the romance angel getting to know each other. And so basically what they're trying to do in your presence is they're really observing you, Cancer. They're really trying to figure all of this out and untangle this mess in their mind. And so they're trying to get to know you for you. And they're trying to detach from this filter that they have of this past experience that keeps shaping all of their love interests. But there is a particular need with you to have clarity about that. And so what they're doing is they're getting to know you. Now, it does look like there is somebody else here in the picture that they're also getting to know. So there's more than one person here. And if I say that, that means that for whoever this applies to, for some of you here, so for those that can, okay, this is not a third party situation. So when I say that there's somebody else here that they're getting to know, this is not them cheating on you or anything like that. In this part of the reading, it feels like the Cancers that I'm referring to, you are unattached and they are unattached. So you're not dating or seeing each other exclusively. So, so this part is for those people there. So they're getting to know you, and they're also getting to know other people, but they're not that interested in anybody else. They're not interested in anybody. They're just trying to kind of keep the balance within themselves and not go down that slippery slope with you and fall in love with you fall head over heels in love with you. Because the thing is, I think they're owning it. I think they're owning what's going on in their heart. And to pump the brakes, they're allowing other people into their life, and they continue to engage other people. All the while, they're thinking about you. That's how they do things. That's how they gain clarity. So if you suspect that, if you feel that, and again, it's for those of you that are unattached, okay? This does not feel like a third party situation to me, anybody cheating on you or anything like that. So please keep that in mind. In the challenge, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Page of Cups. I mean, they really want to, they're really struggling with this, Cancer. They love you. They love you. They want to come forward in love to you. They want to offer you love. But every time they do that, it triggers them. This person has never healed. This person has compartmentalized, has shut a part of themselves down. They've really shut down who they are and their personality, and they've gotten through one day from the next. And I feel like what happens with the both of you is that you can kind of see them, and you kind of bring out a part of the old them. And so, but that is a bittersweet thing for them, because you know, they really, really want to engage you in love, but every time they do, they get so triggered that, you know, their vulnerability comes out, their hurt and pain comes out, their fear of ever being hurt like that ever again comes out. And so here we have in the challenge position, you know, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. So the ending of a cycle, meaning this whole tragedy that they went through, and the beginning of a new one, really actually committing into a brand new relationship, is terribly, terribly difficult for them. It is not you, Cancer. It is them for sure. This poor person, Cancer, they're really tied into knots here. So Spirit makes me feel here, you know, here in the honeymoon card, Spirit, do you want to bring forward what you were trying to say? They feel like they can have new things with you. You know, there is a part of this fantasy life that they have with you, and it's not erotic or anything like that. It really is very grounded and stable. You're very different from them, Cancer, so they bring out a whole different side of adventure to them. And it feels like when they think about those things, and they think about like traveling with you and doing things with you and having experiences with you, it's not to impress you. It feels like they want to come along with you on the ride of your life, kind of like, you know, Cancer's so interesting, and they light up a room, and they want to go along with you to have the experience with you. You bring out a real different side of them that no one, Cancer, brings out. And so they think about this. They think about how great it could be, how romantic it could be, how the two of you can get closer together, how blissful it will be. These are such hidden emotions within them. But you know, when somebody's hands are tied, Cancer, they're tied. So many people just get caught up in their hurt and pain and absolutely never move forward from it ever again, because that sorrow that they have had to endure is so powerful. Here in the outcome, what we have is the Knight of Swords. We have the Death in the reverse. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse, and the Star card in the upright. And I'm just going to tell you as it is, Cancer. I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. The truth about this person is that they cannot transform right now. They cannot heal from this situation. They are in a situation that they're constantly reminded about what has happened. So it may be that that person remains in their life from a periphery point of view. It may be that they have to keep engaging, and even though consciously, intellectually, as they go about their day, this person absolutely means nothing to them anymore. but you go into their heart and you see what's going on in their unconscious mind. It's all too raw. They can't put the past in the past because this bloody person continues to be in their life. And so the truth is, I don't see any move. I don't see any healing. I don't see any transformation. I don't see where they're going to be able to break free of that, at least for right now. Cancer, all I can do is tell you the truth about what I see in this person. Spirit, when I started this reading, told me that they wanted me to do 2 readings for how do they feel about you. So I'm about to do another reading. I don't know what order you're going to see this in, but if you have not seen the other reading of how do they feel about you, please now go to that reading of how do they feel about you. It's going to be the same date that this video is posted, and if you look at the date stamp, that's how you'll know that is or it's the latest Cancer video of how do they feel about you. All right, Cancer, join me in 1 second for basically the second part of this reading. And Spirit does make me feel that this is a completely different person now that's coming in that I'm reading for. So I feel like you're going to walk away from this. I feel like you're going to put a boundary down. It's not that you don't. I feel like you're in love with this person, Cancer, but you know, you're at a point in your life that you can't get blood from a stone. If the person is not able to engage, you can't wait it out because it's a waste of your life. Maybe the wrong time for them. Maybe they have to lose you in order for them to learn. They have got to try and overcome this fear. But, you know, we are all each other's teachers, but at least for right now, this person's going through a lot. They've been through a lot of hurt and pain. No one, you know, I do feel like there's been a couple people here in this person's life where they've entertained the idea of trying to come forward. That is all ricocheting in their energy too, of when they try to break free from this hurt and pain and go into a different relationship, not with you, but in the past, it all came to a horrible end. It feels like they sabotaged it because they just don't feel deserving of it. There's a lot of guilt and shame that they carry. There's a lot of insecurity that gets triggered. This person is in need of healing. They're not there yet. So let's take a look at a second reading for a different person that is also in your energy, Cancer. Join me for the next reading.